your story. Both sides your story. Both sides of the story.
Knowledge is power. Class is in session. Power 106.
Young men are fitter to invent than to judge, fitter for execution than for counsel, and fitter for new projects than for settled business. Men of age object too much, consult too long, and adventure too little. Certainly, it is good to compound employments of both, because the virtues of either age may correct the defects of both.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roll. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you, may your guiding light be strong. Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond. And may you never love in vain, and in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. Yeah! And when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever tell. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you, win or lose, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young.
Knowledge is power. Class is in session. Power 106.
The month of May is still being celebrated here in Jamaica as Child Month and Education Month. 2021 to 2030 is the International Decade of Healthy Aging, the International Decade of Ecosystem Restoration, the International Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development, and the Decade of Action for Road Safety. In fact, this week is UN Global Road Safety Week, and we'll remind ourselves of some of the issues and hashtags pertinent to this week's observance of UN Global Road Safety Week. It's the 18th, make that the 19th day of the 5th month of 2021, the International Year of Peace and Trust, the International Year of Creative Economy for Sustainable Development, the International Year of Fruits and Vegetables, the International Year for the Elimination of Child Labor, and the International Year of Health and Care Workers. The American Hospital Association and affiliated American health organizations are marking May as Mental Health Awareness Month, Stroke Awareness Month, Arthritis Awareness Month, Better Hearing and Speech Month, Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month, Global Employee Health and Fitness Month, Healthy Vision Month, Hepatitis Awareness Month, Melanoma Skin Cancer Detection and Prevention Month, Asthma and Allergy Awareness Month, Celiac Disease Awareness Month, High Blood Pressure Education Month, Osteoporosis Awareness and Prevention Month, Physical Fitness and Sports Month, Teen Pregnancy Prevention Month, and Older Americans Month. It's Asian and Pacific Islander HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. It's also, this day is being commemorated, being the anniversary of the birth of Ho Chi Minh, and that's in Vietnam. May in Jamaica is National Exporters Month. We also observe Lupus Awareness Month here at home. The 99-year-old Grace Kennedy Group is celebrating Employee Appreciation Week right here in the middle of Workers' Week. It's a holiday of poetry in Turkmenistan, Malcolm X Day in the USA, and Youth and Sports Day in Turkey. Lynn Bailey tells us today is World Family Doctor Day. That one didn't show up on our radar, Lynn, but thank you very much. Hoy es miércoles el 19 de mayo 2021 y les saludamos en cualquier parte del mundo que nos están escuchando en este momento. Estamos muy agradecidos por el don de la vida y el privilegio de servirles en otra edición de su programa Both Sides of the Story, ambos lados de la historia. Nunca vamos a tomar su audiencia por sentado, porque sabemos que ustedes tienen otras opciones. Y esta es la razón por la cual jamás olvidamos darle las gracias por elegir Both Sides of the Story, ambos lados de la historia, de lunes a viernes desde las 2 hasta las 5 de la tarde, aquí en Power 106 FM. La misión continúa para educar, capacitar, iluminar y estimular el espíritu empresarial. Bienvenidos. C'est mercredi le 19 mai 2021 et nous vous saluons tous qui nous écoutez où que vous soyez dans le monde. Nous sommes reconnaissants du don de la vie ainsi que du privilège d'être à votre service pour une nouvelle édition de votre programme Both Sides of the Story, le pour et le contre. Nous ne considérons pas votre fidélité comme l'un de soi parce que nous savons que vous avez l'embarras du choix. C'est pourquoi nous n'oublions jamais de vous remercier de choisir d'écouter Both Sides of the Story, le pour et le contre, du lundi au vendredi de 2h à 5h de l'après-midi sur notre antenne Power 106 FM. Nous continuons notre mission d'éduquer, d'habiliter, d'éclairer et d'encourager l'esprit d'entreprise. Bienvenue! All we're saying is it's Wednesday, the 19th of May, 2021, and we greet you well wherever in the world you are listening to us right now. We remain eternally grateful for the gift of life and the privilege to serve you on yet another edition of your program, Both Sides of the Story. We don't ever take your listenership for granted because we know you have choices. And that's why we never ever forget to remember to say thanks for choosing to listen to Both Sides of the Story, Monday to Friday, 2 to 5, right here on Power 106 FM. The mission continues to educate, empower, enlighten, and encourage entrepreneurship. Welcome. Hello to those of you listening to us on 106.1, 106.3, 106.5, 106.7, and 106.9. From Morant Point to Negril Point, from the Goat Islands to Galena Point, this is Power 106 FM, serving Jamaica and the diaspora. Hello to those tuned in via the Power 106 FM app, which you would have downloaded from the App Store or the Google Play Store, depending on the nature of your device. Downloading is free. Listening is free whenever, wherever. Hello, if you have dialed a designated number to listen to Power 106 FM from the United States and the United Kingdom. If you're in the United States and you wish to dial a number to listen to Power 106 FM, your number is 631 359 8281. 631 359 8281. And those in the United Kingdom who wish to dial a number to listen to Power 106 FM can call 0330 606 0953, 0330 606 0953. More in a moment.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
2:15.
Become the hero on the scene by taking the COVID vaccine. Get vaccinated as soon as you get all the facts. Don't listen to the rumors. This vaccine might just make it possible for teachers to sit face to face with schoolers. This vaccine make it safer for everybody, from the young to the elderly. Don't you want to go back to living normally when things were more orderly? And if you want to live a long good life, then we all have to do what's right. So let's get vaccinated along with the heroes on the front line.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Children need your love and protection so we can achieve our full potential. Work with us and guide us. Love us. Don't abuse us. Spend quality time with us. That's a plus. We are the future.
Children need our love and protection.
A message from the National Child Month Committee.
And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave. And in my heart you'll always stay forever.
We started out this afternoon with a piece from Francis Bacon, which we've tagged as Youth and Age. The great Francis Bacon says, young men are fitter to invent than to judge, fitter for execution than for counsel, and fitter for new projects than for settled business. Men of age object too much, consult too long, and adventure too little. Certainly, it is good to compound employments of both, because the virtues of either age may correct the defects of both. What wisdom! How profound! Thank you, Francis Bacon. And we paired that with Rod Stewart's Forever Young on today's edition of your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Welcome to those listening to us on radio, like a regular radio, like a radio that has been that you've had for some time. Yes, the radio that you have kept in your kitchen all these years, or in the bedroom, or wherever in the home, or just the radio in your car or some other vehicle. That's the idea. We thank you, we appreciate you, we salute you, we celebrate you, and we look forward to your continued listenership and support. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, thank you. If you're not there yet, log on to Facebook. In the search box atop the page, type DERVAN MALCOLM, and you will be able to not just hear, but see both sides of the story, watch both sides of the story. And if you don't have a Facebook account, there's always YouTube. We're streaming live video on the Dervan Malcolm YouTube channel. Still encouraging your support in terms of subscription, subscribing to the Dervan Malcolm YouTube channel. Where are we now? I could take a look. Let's take a look at the subscription at this stage. Where are we right now? Yeah, we're at 581 subscribers. 581 subscribers. Still trying to reach the minimum. Still trying to reach the minimum of 1,000. Once we get to 1,000, it means we can go live on a smartphone, as opposed to less than 1,000, and you can only go live on a laptop or a PC, or otherwise known as a desktop computer, or perhaps even a tablet computer. But we look forward to the ability, the capacity of going live from the smartphone. It means we can take you more places with us. So we still need to get the subscription up to 1,000. Remember, there's no charge whatsoever. It's just an endorsement of the channel. That's pretty much what the subscription is. Thank you very much. In the meantime, let us look at some messages that have been coming in already. We did say hi to Lynn Bailey, who reminded us that today is World Family Doctor Day. Ricardo in Glengoff, St. Catherine says, big up Dervan and listening audience. To you too, Ricardo. Lynn Bailey says, thanks, Dervan, as usual, writing from the Caribbean College of Family Physicians and a General Practitioners Secretariat at 19A Windsor Avenue. Happy World Family Doctor Day to all physicians and GPs, as in general practitioners. Robert Gray, it's been a while. Good to see you on YouTube. Robert Gray, past student of St. Catherine High School, and very active in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, continuing support to his alma mater, St. Catherine High School. He says, wonderful Wednesday to you and to everyone watching and listening. Thank you, Robert Gray. And we look forward to your continuing support. Some more messages. Hello to Coretta, C-A-R-E-T-A, giving it the American pronunciation there, Coretta, C-A-R-E-T-A. Coretta Turner, maybe you pronounce it the English way, which would be Coretta, or some people might go as far as to say Carita, but I would imagine it is Coretta. She says, good afternoon. Could you send happy birthday greetings to my daughter, Donelia? Today is her birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Donelia, Donellia. Happy birthday, Donelia, and all the very best to you, Donelia, from Coretta, your mom. And Valerie Rochester in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, Georgia has been on my mind for some time, Valerie Rochester. We trust all is well with you and yours. Valerie Rochester is asking, what's for lunch? Air pie and mutton chops, I'm told, Valerie Rochester in Atlanta, Georgia. What did you have for lunch? Or maybe you haven't had lunch yet. You're looking to have a late lunch. We wish you a healthy lunch whenever you're able to have your lunch. Valerie Rochester. Jacqueline Simmons, good afternoon. Blessings to you too. Norman Hines, always a pleasure to have you join us. Cherry Henry, good afternoon. Alex Christian says, good afternoon to you, Dervan. Can you wish me a happy birthday to me on June 11, Friday? Whoa. Yeah, we are well in advance here, Alex. That's all right. Yeah. Just in case I don't get around to it, then wait a minute here now. No, my good friend, Mr. Erwin G. Clare Sr. OD, founder and now the chairman, CEO of Team Jamaica Bickle, and also managing director of Caribbean Immigrant Services. He has sent us a picture. But look at this, Mr. Clare. I had no prior notice. Good thing I am okay, because I would fall off the chair. Well, congratulations to your daughter, Kayla. Kayla has been busy. I had no idea, Mr. Clare. Erwin Clare's first, hold on, I don't want to get it wrong. Yes, it is his first grandchild. Yes, indeed. So this is Zion Arthur Marsh III. Zion Arthur Marsh III. You'll have to tell us some more about, oh, Daddy. I get it now. Daddy, that's Daddy, right? I get it. Zion Arthur Marsh III. Arrived today courtesy of Kayla. Well done, Kayla, and Zion Daddy, Zion's daddy. And now, so Erwin Clare, you can't hide it anymore. You're now a grandfather. I suspect that's why you kept the information away from us until the child's arrival. You didn't want to own up to the fact that you're now a granddaddy. Accept it gracefully, Mr. Clare. Congratulations to Kayla and her spouse, and you, granddaddy, and grandmommy, and everybody. Well done. Very nice. Very nice. And looks like Zion is going to be quite athletic, Mr. Clare. I'm looking at the picture here, and Zion, yeah, he seems to be doing, is that gymnastics, some kind of movement there of a gymnastic nature. Well, wonderful. Congratulations. And to all those who are welcoming a newborn into this world of ours, congratulations to you, wherever in the world you are. All the very best. And long life and good health to the family, and especially the baby of the family. How about that? Well done. Well done. Let's see who else is messaging us after that pleasant surprise of a message from Erwin Clare. So Alex, oh no, Alex is giving us a bit of information here. Oh no. We're sorry to hear that, Alex. We know that his birthday is coming up on the 11th, but can we get some confirmation? I didn't receive a call today. Alex, let's see here. All right, we'll just double check and confirm, and to see if anyone was trying to communicate this to me, any member of your family, before. No, I'll perhaps make a call during the break. Oh dear. Say it ain't so. We hope it's not so. We'll come back to that message. Alex, we'll come back to that message. Inez Campbell Brown in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Hello to you. Canute Sean Bernard. Good afternoon to you as well. Thank you very much for listening and watching and following and liking and sharing. It's a pleasure. Who is that? Chuck Ray. Chuck Ray says, when people name them Pickney, the three, etc., the third, etc., you're setting them up to have an attitude when they grow up. Really, Chuck Ray? Well, nothing is wrong with having a positive attitude, an attitude of determination, an attitude of purpose, etc. Depends on what kind of attitude you're talking about, Chuck Ray. Remember, your attitude determines your altitude as well. Millicent Morris says that's one of my favorite Rod Stewart. These songs go right into my soul. What are you reading? What you are reading is really true. The young man and older man. Oh, you're talking, yes, it's wisdom, isn't it? Wisdom most profound from Francis Bacon. Young men are fitter to invent than to judge, fitter for execution than for counsel, and fitter for new projects than for settled business. Men of age object too much, consult too long, and adventure too little. Certainly, it is good to compound employments of both, because the virtues of either age may correct the defects of both. More in a moment.
Win more money with Lucky Play Lotteries. Play Big Pot, Super 5, and Dream 6 today. The time by Lucky Play Lottery is
2:30.
You better stop, drop, and listen up.
For all your fire loss prevention and industrial safety needs, go to National Safety Limited. They design, install, supply, and service fire alarm and suppression systems and fire extinguishers.
They also sell PPEs, that's personal protective equipment to keep you safe on the job. Plus, they're your source for Timberland safety shoes.
Visit their website at nationalsafety.com.jm and follow them on social at National Safety Limited to find out more.
National Safety Limited. Your safety is our concern.
Become the hero on the scene by taking the COVID vaccine. Get vaccinated as soon as you get all the facts. Don't listen to the rumors. This vaccine might just make it possible for teachers to sit face to face with schoolers. This vaccine make it safer for everybody, from the young to the elderly. Don't you want to go back to living normally when things were more orderly? And if you want to live a long good life, then we all have to do what's right. So let's get vaccinated along with the heroes on the front line.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Hello. This Child Month, we're taking the Kinteet and Hot Bun podcast to the airwaves.
Make it a date with me, Amina Blackwood Meeks, on Power 106 FM for the tales the little ones love. Set your alarms and join me and my two friends, Kinteet and Hot Bun, at 1:15 every Saturday afternoon for the month of May.
Come for the fun, stay for the story.
It's Kinteet and Hot Bun with me, Amina Blackwood Meeks, right down the time. 1:15 this and every Saturday afternoon for the month of May on Power 106 FM. I'm going to look through the radio and see if you join me here.
Join us, won't you?
And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous. courageous and be brave. And in my heart you'll always stay forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you, may your guiding light be strong. Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond. And may you never love in vain. And in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. And when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever tell. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you, win or lose, forever young, forever young.
Thank you so much for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story. Horror 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. Just getting confirmation that, and those of you who listen to this program would know that we would salute and celebrate the birth of Mary Leonie Escala Barton. And we did, in fact, spend a birthday with her a couple of years ago. And just getting confirmation that she left us at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. She made the transition at age 97. Age 97. And you would recall us saying at different, over the years leading up to now, that leading up to her most recent birthday celebration, that she should, in cricketing parlance, that she has been at the crease batting for so long that she should now be seeing the ball, as in the cricket ball, like a breadfruit, that big, yes. And so that she should retake her guard, as they do in cricket. Although by now she would know where her off stump is, having stayed at the crease this long, and that she shouldn't go fishing outside the off stump, but play straight, or play it in the V, as it were. Yes. Warm, wonderful lady. I spent an entire afternoon with her, and it was most pleasurable. I've spoken with her on the phone. In fact, I believe, yes, I called her. I'm sure I called her on her birthday. Yes, I think I did. And she's one of our regular listeners. And we're going to miss Mary. And there are some people who call her Miss Leonie. Yes, Miss Leonie. Mary Leonie Escala Barton. May her soul rest in eternal peace. And our condolences to the family, especially the names I can remember at this stage, Mary Margaret out of the UK, and Marcia who's right here at home. And Alex, thank you very much, the circumstances notwithstanding, for connecting and sharing the information. Yeah, thank you, Alex, and to her caregiver and the entire family. Condolences, and may we pattern those palpable qualities of the late Mary Leonie Escala Barton in how we conduct ourselves and live our lives. So it is. So can you imagine? Earlier on, we got a message from Erwin Clare. Now, isn't this the story of life? We got a message from Erwin G. Clare, Senior OD, founder and CEO of Team Jamaica Bickle, and the managing director of Caribbean Immigrant Services based in New York, and a lovely picture of his first grandchild. A lovely picture of his first grandchild. And in that same, almost in that same moment, following from that, news of the passing of Mary Leonie Escala Barton. Miss Leonie, really going to isn't that the story of life? Even in the midst of life, there is death. And as people are being born, babies are being born, people are dying. That's the story of life. Just another reminder of our mortality, another reminder that we are here on this earth to fulfill a purpose. The sooner we find that purpose, the better. And just do all we can while we can until we can't, because we never know. No man knoweth the hour. So let us continue, those of us who have been, let's continue to live and to lead meaningful lives until such time. And we, even as we condole with the family of the late Mary Leonie Escala Barton, we broaden that scope to include all the other families who have experienced the loss of loved ones. May you be comforted in this time, and all the very best. Sleep well, Miss Leonie. We're going to miss you, missing you already. And as we said, even as we celebrate the life of Miss Leonie, we are welcoming into the world Zion Arthur Marsh III, Erwin Clare's first grandchild. So it is, so it is, so it is, so it is. Let's clear some more messages here on your program, both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaner's website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. I shall find one of the many pictures I took with Miss Leonie and post the picture so that you, our faithful listeners at home and abroad, can behold the stately image of an outstanding human being. Let's see some more messages. Angela in Toronto, Canada, has joined us. Welcome, Angela. Thank you very much. And Let's go to the text line, which is the same as the WhatsApp number, 876-365-3346. Cuban in Georgia says, "Good afternoon, Sir Malcolm. How is your day today? We're giving thanks for life." Cuban in Georgia, thank you very much for your message, and all the very best to you. There are some other messages as well, which we will read in a little while. In the meantime, we want to thank those who are joining us, whether for the first time or otherwise. Some quick updates. We gather that the firefighter who went into that 55-foot pit on that rescue mission will be receiving a national honor for his bravery. The story on Loop News says national honor is on the cards for the firefighter who bravely allowed himself to be lured into a pit that is estimated to be 55 feet deep to rescue 66-year-old taxi driver George Smart, who had been thrown in the hole by his abductors. As the song says, in the case of George Smart, mercy said no. Mercy said no. We need more of us who are prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice if it comes down to it. Let's take the break and come back with more on your program, Both Sides of the Story.
And in my heart, you'll always stay forever.
Light up your life with a Brighter Days loan from First Heritage Credit Union. Get your unsecured motor vehicle loan or consolidate your credit card payments. The time by First Heritage Credit Union is
2:45. Everyday living, we make it worthwhile. Real people, real value. Oh, what a style! From kitchen to bathroom, a whole heap of tile. Home and things for everyday living. Nice up your home, fix up every room. Shop every day, shop real value. Fixtures and faucets to catch your eye. We have the options, we have the style. Everyday living, so versatile. Real people, real value. Oh, what a style! Lowest price guarantee on everything you see. Home and things for everyday living.
Tune in to Farm Talk, 6:18 to 6:35 a.m. the first Tuesday of every month, and 6:18 to 6:45 p.m. the last Tuesday of every month for First Hand in the Field. Real issues, real solutions. Join the Newport First Hand team in the field as they identify problems and tell you how to address them. First Hand in the Field, real issues, real solutions is brought to you by Newport First Hand Jamaica Limited, the first on the land.
Forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you, may your guiding light be strong. Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond. And may you never love in vain. And in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever young.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. Mixed emotions at this time. Just as we were celebrating the birth of Erwin Clare's first grandchild, we got news of the passing of one of our regular listeners, Mary Leonie Escala Barton, who left us around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And yesterday just happened to have been as well the second wedding anniversary of a couple whose reception I had the honor of emceeing, Mr. and Mrs. Heslop. That's Owen and Keita Gay Heslop. They celebrated their second wedding anniversary yesterday. And so from a wedding anniversary, a death, and a birth, I think we need a break. Let's give a listen to Andrea Bocelli and Celine Dion, The Prayer.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray we'll find your light
nel cuore resterà
and hold it in our heart.
a ricordarci che
When stars go out each night,
l'eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera.
let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede c'è
When shadows fill our day,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved.
sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno di una sua vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. Forza che ci dà
We ask that life be kind
desiderio
and watch us from above.
ognuno trovi amore
We hope it's all we'll find.
intorno e dentro sé.
Another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer.
Just like every child,
Just like every child, need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved.
nella fede che hai acceso in noi. Sento che ci salverà.
Thank you so much for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world, taking your calls on 876-922-4112, 876-922-4113, 876-922-4114, and 876-922-4115. The text line is the same as the WhatsApp number, which means you can not only send us your text messages, but your WhatsApp messages, your voice notes, and you can call us on WhatsApp as well. That number is 876-365-3346, 876-365-3346. There's a call coming through on our WhatsApp line. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling. I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Okay, I want
Your reception is not that clear today.
just a minute, just a minute, correct.
This is your... Hello? Hello? There are breaks in between words.
Yes, to know.
Speak some more. Let's see if it gets better.
Okay.
No, it's definitely not getting any better. Definitely not getting any better. Just hang up and call back, please. Sorry about that. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. And Miss Olive is calling us on the WhatsApp line, but she's calling us directly. Hello, Miss Olive. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dervan. Quickly, sometimes I have to wonder what has got into the Jamaican psyche. I was listening to Jesse this morning and heard him talking about this young man who collapsed, must be on his school grounds. And he was shouting for help. And
was it on the school grounds or no? It was on the road, on the way from school, on the way from school.
Wherever, but the important thing is that he collapsed.
Yeah.
And he was there shouting for help. And there was nobody saw it fit to help him, but they saw it fit to be taking picture. What do we?
We have lost.
How would I manage if we never have phone? Eh?
Yeah.
How some of them would have managed if they never have a phone? I mean, when I heard the guy and his brother was saying that the two of them so close, and the poor brother, the brother is beside himself because he take care of him like a father, and the closeness and how the kind of guy his brother is and all the rest of it. And not one person, Dervan, I tell you the thing hurt me, that people didn't know the people them.
Yeah.
What is wrong with us? Where is the love in our heart? Where is it?
Yeah, some of us have really become so cold.
Cold?
Yes.
Callous?
Yes.
We don't care about nobody but themselves. Some of them don't even care about themselves. You should ask me. Do you them behave and carry on?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. We need to wake up and do better. Because today for me, tomorrow for you.
That's right.
You understand? And you ever want somebody to help you.
Absolutely.
And nobody to help you. You see him on our course. But you never did help the guy up the road when him did drop.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
I had to say something about this thing because really rests on me this morning when I heard Jesse talking about it. And the guy was so moved that he couldn't even talk to him on the ear. He couldn't, because he was crying, weeping like a willow. And these people out there take picture and have it and send around all the people. Oh, chill. Listen to me, man. No. Anyway, Dervan.
Yes.
Anyway, Dervan. Take it easy.
You too.
Have a blessed day, my dear.
Same to you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care. Bye. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. Angela in Toronto, Sylviana Johnson says, good day. Good day to you, Sylviana Johnson. And Angela in Toronto, Canada says, hi, Miss Olive. Everyone is now a reporter in reference to the matter expressed by Miss Olive, or the concern expressed by Miss Olive a short while ago. Let's take another call. Again, going back to the WhatsApp line, same as the text line. Let's see if the connection is any better. Hello.
Are you hearing me better now?
Yes, it sounds like you're in a vehicle. Is the door open or needs to be closed, or your seat belt? No.
No. Carried up. Close the door and it's a seat belt. Hear me better now?
A little better. Let's see if it gets even better.
Okay, the point that was raising about the young man, the last caller there, where the young man having a heart attack and somebody video it and have it train around.
Well, I don't know that we know that it was a heart attack. I don't know that we know that. One moment, please.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
3 o'clock.
Tune into Farm Talk, 6:18 to 6:35 a.m. the first Tuesday of every month, and 6:18 to 6:45 p.m. the last Tuesday of every month for First and in the Field. Real issues, real solutions. Join the Newport First and team in the field as they identify problems and tell you how to address them. First and in the Field, Real Issues, Real Solutions is brought to you by Newport First and Jamaica Limited, the first on the land.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. Let's go back to the caller online from Florida. Thanks for holding.
Yeah, all right. You say that heart attack, so get out of the way. What about the other ones?
I didn't say that. I said we don't know. We don't know. We don't know because that information has not been brought to the fore just yet.
Okay, whatever. Yes, why that happened to him, right?
The line is again breaking up. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, whatever the problem is, also have a video, because many times when people with an accident or whatever, people doing this thing, you don't have no law that go after them to stop them from doing it?
No.
Well, the lawmaker need to get more serious with it, because somebody need a help, and it's like you're taking it for a joke. It's just like if a kid, the next door them say, and they hear screaming or so like them abuse and nobody or the assistant and the police, the neighbor can get in trouble. That's what they need to do, this law, so that the person who's doing this thing need to stop. If you're rendering assistant, I can understand, but if you're taking it for a joke, it's like you don't care about people.
Yeah.
So the lawmaker need to do something about it. Because whoever posts it, they have ways of tracking which phone it come from.
Yeah, such is the nature of the technology. Yes, that's possible.
Yeah, so if they do it inside, go after them and find them heavy or sometimes they can find the money to pay, but if you give them a little time behind bar, they will desist from doing those things.
Mm-hmm.
Because as the caller said, today for me and tomorrow for you, you never know what might come your way. You're going to want somebody to assist.
That's right.
Yeah, that's all I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I sorry for the young man, but sorry for some time, something why you wish it never happened.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, thank you for listening to my view, and I'm going to enjoy your program.
Thank you very much for the call. All the best. Bye-bye. And just to bring others into the loop in terms of this story, no one helped, the caption. People took cell phone photos, videos after teen clutched his chest and collapsed. Those who loved 17-year-old Tristan Graham struggled yesterday to understand why it reportedly took so long for anyone to help after the teen clutched his chest and collapsed on his way home from school in Maypen, Clarendon on Monday. His older brother, Delmar Douglas, lashed out at people who took photos and videos as the teen lay dying, and a school official was reduced to tears as he spoke of the struggle other students faced in getting someone to help as their peer fought for his life on the ground. I'm here working hard, trying to protect this country, and my own little brother needed a little help, and nobody didn't help, said Douglas, a member of the Jamaica Defense Force. I'm told he grabbed his chest as he fell and said, "Help," but nobody was there to help him. Instead, they were just there taking pictures and videos before they assist my brother. I don't know what's happening in this country, why it's becoming a part of our lives where videoing and taking pictures is more important than helping someone, Douglas added. He questioned what the individuals capturing the scene on their cell phones had hoped to gain, and whether they realized the grief it would bring to family members who saw the images posted on social media. Ainsworth Kelly, the guidance counselor at Lennon High School, which Graham attended, also had questions. At a time when we're celebrating Child Month, when did we get to the place where a child can be on the ground suffering and adults just walk by, paying scant regard to him? When did we, as a country, get to this stage? He asked. The thing that struck me most was that it was alleged that he was on the ground for about 15 to 20 minutes before help came, before anybody picked him up to take him to the hospital, he told the Jamaica Observer yesterday. It was the students who were there with him who called me on 3 different occasions to say, "Sir, nobody is picking up Tristan." I had to leave school, and on my way down there, I heard that a taximan allegedly had to be paid $500 before he decided to render any assistance, Kelly added as tears streamed down his face. He said that the school had been left devastated by the loss of one of its most promising young men. He was loved by just about every single staff member, from academic to ancillary. The entire school population loved him, and he will be missed. He was preparing for his external exams, and we were looking forward to getting great results from him. And then this unfortunate thing happened, said a visibly distraught Kelly. Tristan's father, Maurice Graham, told the Observer his son had no known medical condition that could have led to his sudden death. The family is awaiting an autopsy report. The elder Graham said he was at work when he got the call that his son had collapsed and died. By the time I got there, I saw him laying in the back of a pro box, dead. He didn't have a history of any illnesses and was just a nice guy who didn't make trouble, he said. I was really looking forward to him completing his studies and moving on to his dream of becoming a soldier, as he had two brothers who were also serving in the army. Yesterday, their grief still fresh, family members fondly remembered the teen as a jovial, loving, and genuine person who had a very good rapport with all whom he had contact. He was said to be a very popular young man and played the bass guitar in the school band. According to his teachers, he was happy to be back in the physical school setting after over 1 year of online classes as he was preparing for his Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate exams. The school has been receiving an outpouring of support, including offers of grief counseling from neighboring educational institutions. And while it is appreciated, guidance counselor Kelly, still gutted by the reported delay in getting help to Tristan, is hoping for more. We are appealing to Jamaica and the wider world. We need to care for our children because they are suffering. We as adults have to lead by example. Can we show some love? We need to get back to that place where the community raises a child, where we are there for each other. We have lost that, and it's a sad day in Jamaica, he said. That's how the Jamaica Observer reported that tragedy, which unfolded yesterday. Let's clear some more of your messages as we continue with more on your program, Both Sides of the Story, here on Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. Good afternoon to Jennifer Stewart of Kencott in St. Andrew. Thank you very much for joining us. All the best. And all the others who are joining us, like Courtney Thompson on YouTube, saying, Dervan, can we start a campaign against noise pollution by bikes? Oh, don't get us started on that one, Courtney Thompson. That's one of the most disturbing experiences these days in and around, well, all over Jamaica, in fact, all over Jamaica, because there is apparently there are people who get a thrill or get a kick out of making all that noise, and who cares who is being annoyed by the sound or sounds coming from those motorcycles. And in most instances, it's deliberate from the standpoint of these motorcycles have, as I understand it, a built-in noise suppressant system, some system that minimizes the noise that comes from the motorcycle. And apparently, that particular feature is often disabled by motorcyclists so that they can make even more noise than the normal motorcycle would make. So that is, we do have, I don't think the Noise Abatement Act extend. I know that there are certain zones regarded as silence zones, like in the vicinity of schools and hospitals. Those are supposed to be silent zones. Not those are more observed in the breach than anything else. Not sure. Perhaps it's, I don't think we're short of laws in this country, though. Legislation, laws, regulations, rules, systems, processes. I just think we are falling short as far as the quality of our people is concerned. The quality of our people. Perhaps that's where we're falling short. The quality of our people. That's it. And those of us who know better just have to keep doing better and take as we get to or in pursuit of being quality human beings, let's take some more people with us. Let's take some others with us. And hopefully that kind of attitude will become infectious. And before you know it, we'll have more quality people of conscience and those who are indeed conscientious and who exude a great level of mindfulness as opposed to brainlessness. One moment, please.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
3:15.
Steelcraft Limited manufacturers of a wide range of material handling equipment such as hand trucks, flat trucks, and much more. We also manufacture security grills and gates, stainless steel restaurant equipment, storage tanks, pipelines, mezzanine floors, and steel-framed buildings. Call 876-925-2157 or visit us at 123.5 Constant Spring Road, Kingston 8. Steelcraft Limited. Quality products from a trusted source. 50 years and still going strong.
Good ideas grow from informed decisions. Make the right choice. Sign up for Gleaner Premium today. Get access to additional news and information at your fingertips. Keep up with current events anywhere. Get the exclusive Gleaner Premium experience and pay nothing for 30 days. Go to jamaica-gleaner.com/premium to enjoy this limited time deal. Gleaner Premium. Choose to unlock more.
Courageous and be brave. And in my heart you'll always stay forever young. Forever young.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. That's Aurel Johnson in Hartford, Connecticut, says, "Blessed love, Mr. Malcolm from Hartford, Connecticut." Thank you very much, Aurel, and all the best to you and all the other Jamaicans and friends of Jamaica in Hartford, Connecticut. And Aurel says, "We're having the same problem here in Hartford with these motorcycles." Yeah, it's see and invariably it all boils down to that 3-letter word that we like to talk about on this program: ego. Man's biggest problem, and man being used in a generic way, meaning woman as well, mankind, humankind, the human race. Our biggest problem is a 3-letter word: E-G-O. Ego. E-G-O. That's it. And is it the great Colin Powell who once said, There's a quotation. He said something to the effect, never keep your position too close to your, never let your ego, this is Colin Powell, the great Jamaican Colin Powell, military leader, among other things. Importantly, well, his family from St. Elizabeth in Jamaica. He was the first African American Secretary of State. First African American Secretary of State, Colin Powell. So he has been a politician, a diplomat, and a retired four-star general. Served as the 65th U.S. Secretary of State. And there's a quotation that we wanted to share with you. He said, Colin Powell says, never let your ego get so close to your position that when your position goes, your ego goes with it. Never let your ego get so close to your position that when your position goes, your ego goes with it. So if you are your motorbike, it means your ego is inextricably linked to your motorbike. Take away the motorbike and you are at zero. Nothing to contribute other than noise for those whose egos are inextricably linked to their motorcycles. Never let, Colin Powell says, never let your ego get so close to your position that when your position goes, your ego goes with it. And Courtney Thompson shares his, I don't know if it's original Courtney Thompson, you can tell us if it is or not, that according to Courtney Thompson, ego stands for edging God out. Edging God out. Thank you very much for your message, Courtney Thompson, on YouTube. All right, let's clear some more of your messages now. After all, this program is about you. It's all about you, and we do what we do, when we do what we do, how we do what we do, why we do what we do it for you. Errol in Maryland says, good afternoon, Sir D from the DMV. So sorry to hear this happened in my town and no one to lend a helping hand. The police station is just 2 minutes away if you're in the town, and police always on the road about that time. So it is, Errol. So it is. Joan in Bermuda, welcome. Good afternoon to you, to your husband, Willard, your daughter, Roxy, and your granddaughter, Amira. All the best. We did see some weather report, that is some weather system out there that is being watched or monitored by those in Bermuda. There is something out there. I saw it earlier today. Oh dear. But not able to retrieve it right now. There was some report, some forecast of a system. All right, we're not bringing it up right now, but there was some system out there. All right, let's look at the forecast coming out of Bermuda. Well, it's a 7-day forecast. Winds that. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll check it when we can properly check it. But I'm sure I was watching a weather report, and they had made mention. Nothing. Not a major system, but something that either could develop or could have implications for. Spotted that as I was surfing the news channels earlier. Here's a message from Cuban in Georgia. He says, my deepest condolences to our fellow listener who died yesterday, telling her family and loved ones to stay strong. Thank you very much, Cuban in Georgia. And Cuban in Georgia, they're referring to one of our regular listeners, Mary Leonie Escala Barton, Miss Leonie, and Patriotic Jamaican in New York says, Mr. Malcolm, I understand that Indicom is now zealously going after the police officers who confronted and professionally dealt with those vicious murderers who murdered the store owner the other day. Mr. Malcolm, I know what the value of Indicom is to the criminals, but of what benefit is this organization to Jamaica? Simple common sense tells us that any organization whose main purpose is to protect criminals can't be good for the country the criminals are trying to destroy. Patriotic Jamaican, I think you have it all mixed up here. First of all, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having checks and balances. In fact, it is a necessity. Man must be protected from himself. Man must be protected from himself. Left to himself, man is perhaps the most destructive creature on the face of this earth. The system is what it is. Whatever the circumstances, whatever the outcome, as long as the police are involved, it's the duty of Indicom to investigate. That's it. It's an investigation. It needs to be investigated. And we keep saying on this program that if you feel as a member of the police service or the security services that you made the right decision in carrying out your duties, and the evidence can bear you out, then why worry about an investigation? There's no need to worry or have any concern. We have to have checks and balances. Otherwise, people will run roughshod over whatever institution or situation. It's just a fact of life. It's just a fact of life. My late mother would say, if your conscience set you free, pray hard. If your conscience set you free, pray hard. Absolutely. 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 All right, here's a call coming through from Vision of New York on WhatsApp. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling.
Hey, Mr. Dervan, how are you, sir?
I am fine, thanks. We're getting a bit of noise in your background. Is it possible to silence those sounds?
Oh, you're getting some noise?
Yes. Right, go ahead now. Let's see. Go ahead.
Yes, just want good afternoon to you and all your listeners. Yeah, and my condolences to those who dead, the rest of the family, and the young man that collapsed so near Maple. It's just really very sad to know that what's going on with our people. But I want to ask you a question here. I know that the masses of our people is illiterate.
I don't know about that. I don't know. No, I don't know about the massives of our people being illiterate. It sounds like you're referring to before the days of Jamal, perhaps, but not since then.
Is that everybody has gone to Jamal?
Huh?
Is that all of them who could go, who should go there, who had that opportunity has gone?
No, the point we're making is that we've come a long way, and the statistics, the evidence is there to show that our numeracy and literacy levels are much higher than they used to be.
Okay, so let me ask you, is it that we had, if phone or something else put us into some state of darkness, why we get so backward that, even when somebody crying out for help, we can't acknowledge that they need help?
Yeah, well, there's let's respond to that after the break. One moment, please.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
3:30.
It's here, it's there, it's everywhere. It's onespotmedia.com. Watch your favorite local program or listen to your favorite radio station from anywhere in the world on your tablet, smartphone, or personal computer. Download the app now and keep up to date with your favorite local programs on TVJ. Check us out at onespotmedia.com. Follow us on Instagram, facebook.com/onespotmedia, and subscribe now.
OneSpotMedia.com.
Thank you so much for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. Courtney Thompson says in reference to the breakdown of the three-letter word ego, edging God out. He tells us it's adopted. It's not an original. Thank you very much, Courtney. Let's go back. Yes, you were saying Vision of New York. Sounds like you're babysitting. Are you babysitting?
Yes, I have a little boy here with me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, since 15 months.
15 months?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Can you imagine 15 years? Yes, he seems to.
Well, I've been there already, my first set of, I've grown up and
Yeah.
if I jump on the road again.
Oh dear. All right. Sorry. So you were asking, you were questioning what? Why? Yes. Go ahead.
It's not the masses anymore. What I'm saying, what I push us so, to become so backward that we don't recognize when somebody needs help, somebody's trying out for help, and we've been doing otherwise when what I know before it was not like that. I mean, people was always willing to help. When I leave Jamaica, in the 80s, people are always willing to help. People go the extra mile to help people.
Yes.
So what's really, how come we have been plunged so deep into this darkness?
Yeah, it's a level of self-centeredness that has overtaken too many of us as a people. Mind you, on the face of it, there are those who would say, well, I don't want to go and lift up this person and I do the wrong thing or something happen. People will find, I don't want to say excuses, but people will have their reasons. Then again, we're in a time of COVID-19. Not that it's any different outside of COVID-19, because we've had similar situations occurring outside of COVID-19. So there is that too. But having said that, the hope is that as human beings, because before anything else, as I like to say, we are first of all human beings, and that sense of humanity should be enough to push us to act in the name of mankind, in the name of humanity, in the name of a fellow brother, sister, child who is in distress, someone who is in distress. The key thing is that we help the person who is in distress. That is supposed to come natural.
That's why it used to be, it used to be like that before.
Yes.
People were willing to help. People were helpful in the day, back then in the days.
But these days, people want likes. They want to have a lot of likes on their pages and so on. In social media, they want to have thousands of people watching whatever video they would have of images they would have captured, etc. And that is the first thing a lot of people think about. There is that too, especially people of a certain vintage, or put it the other way, of a certain age. That's what they think about. So it's really a mixed bag. And what we really should be doing is shedding all of that weight and just doing what we can while we can for whomever we can. Because as the saying goes, but for the grace of God go I, or words to that effect. In other words, as my late mother would say, today for me, tomorrow for you. So today might be your day when this thing happens and nothing is done. I don't do it, and then tomorrow it happens to me. And the same. Sorry, go ahead.
I just hope that people will get wise up, and when they see this kind of video, they just reject them, because why would you want to be looking at something like that when somebody is there crying out for help? And like as they're saying, they're today for you, tomorrow for me. This thing is, just the other day, they said the darkness was coming upon the land. And I got some people asked what was I thinking about this darkness. Well, my answer that is that this darkness is here long ago. But it's only that, they might, I'm thinking that it's gonna come in the literal form. But there's a darkness upon the land, and I'm not talking about just over our people.
So if there is darkness upon the land, then it means we need more angels of light. It's the angels of light among us. The song says, I believe there are angels among us, the angels of light, who are going to combine their individual illumination to create more light than darkness.
But it seems as if we get so evil that even the angels seem to be staying away from us.
No, the problem is we're allowing ourselves or our spaces to be taken over by angels of darkness. That's the problem. We're allowing angels of darkness to occupy our spaces. And that is the problem. We need to have more angels of light. Too many angels of darkness.
Mr. Dervan, when I look and see that lady, that educator that those guys did, and what they did to her there in Macon, that lady, I know a family member of her, very close to a family member of her, so I know the whole thing that, what went on with her. And when I look at those guys, knowing that, an educator who was trying to rescue a generation from this kind of, turn that we have taken for the worse, I have to say, really. And what they did to her, I don't even know what to say, man, but where are we going? Where are we going as a people? I mean, look at those young men. Look at that little guy yesterday I heard with this gun. I don't know if the gun accidentally went off and killed that 6-year-old child. Man, I'm telling you, man, this thing is just really seems to be out of control.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do better. Something got to be done.
Yes.
And I hope we can find some better solution.
Yes.
And not for any more problems. Thank you, Mr. Dervan.
We hope so too. Thank you too. Thanks for the call. All the best.
Yes, sir.
Take care. Bye-bye. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. Taking your calls on 876-922-4112, 876-922-4113, 876-922-4114, and 876-922-4115. The text line is the same as the WhatsApp number, 876-365-3346, 876-365-3346. Here's a message from Cuban in Georgia. He says, and Sir Malcolm, I'm also calling on Minister Nigel Clark to pay our frontline workers or teachers or doctors or police and all other civil servants who the government owed for years. Please and thanks, sir. Now, we don't know of outstanding sums at this stage to say owed for years. If you're talking just from the standpoint, hypothetically, of not compensate. I mean, we can never compensate these public servants for the kind of sacrifices that they make. No amount of money can do that, unless that's the point you're making. But we don't know of any outstanding sums at the moment. Let's go to the phone lines. 876-922-4112, 876-922-4113, 876-922-4114, and 876-922-4115. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Malcolm.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I'm Michael calling from Montego Bay.
Welcome, Michael from Montego Bay.
Okay, just big up to you and the staff of Power 106. My first time calling.
Thank you. Thank you for calling.
I just want to touch a quick point on that guy where dropped down and died and people were videoing on that. When then any assistance?
Yes.
There's a little poem I have. I want to make it fast. If you could just give me the time to just say that little poem. I just want to dedicate it to the soldier brother that of the deceased.
Go ahead.
Allow me. Okay. It goes like this, Mr. Malcolm. I want to know what caused the youth them to be so violent. And after so many women and children have been dying, yet still half of the nation keeps silent. War broke out among the youth, and no one was willing to part the fight. Yet when one dead, a lot of people were saying, pass the knife. Now it's about time the youth and start using them conscience. Because what they are fighting for, I see it as nonsense. Now there's a trend I've seen in our society today. People are dying. People who badly hurt, critical, people who needs to get to the hospital. And instead of getting a car to get you moved, they rather to get the video of you to put it on YouTube. No matter how gruesome, how graphic, or disturbing the content may look, everybody wants a piece of the action on Facebook. Now, have you ever stopped to think how traumatized the loved ones feel? about their people that have been posted, people who burn to death, people who have been roasted, people who are almost dead, even people without head. So the next time you're going to post something on the internet, first, make your conscience intercept. Thank you, Mr. Malcolm.
Thanks for the call. All the best. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling. Hello. Are you there? Let's move on. 876-922-4112, 876-922-4113, 876-922-4114, 876-922-4115. The text line, same as the WhatsApp number, 876-365-3346. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead, please. Hello? Are you there? No. We're faintly hearing a sound.
Is it any better? I'm actually.
It's getting better now.
I'm wondering if it's based on where I'm located. I'm actually driving.
We don't normally encourage people to be talking with us on the phone while driving because that's
I'm
not
using-
safe.
Yeah, because I'm using the car radio. That's why you're not hearing me.
Well, please be safe. Go ahead.
Hey man, I wanted to share a situation that occurred recently. The Student Loan Bureau, right? And if you could just shed some light, they have a system wherein whenever you're making payments to the Student Loan Bureau, well, before making reference to that, whenever you're making payments to any loan balance, if you have a loan and you make payments to your principal amount, one would expect that your monthly installments would decrease as a result of your payments. I had a situation recently with the Student Loan Bureau where they asked me to pay a balance of $20,000 on a monthly basis to repay my loan. And I asked the representative, based on the $20,000 per month, that's like, a second rent for, a young professional coming up. If there is a way where I could say, pay at least half of the balance to the principal amount, thus increasing the monthly installments. I was told that in the past, it could have been done that way. But as of recent, it has been revised. And, it doesn't matter how much you pay, but they stipulate for your monthly installment. That's what the balance should remain at. Now, I'm just calling in to see if possibly if there's anybody from the Student Loan Bureau that's listening that could shed some light on this. Because it seems to me like whilst you want to repay your balance based on the stipulations that they have and with what's going on with COVID, it's a bit difficult at times to do so.
I'm not sure where I lost you, but in terms of what exactly are you asking the Students Loan Bureau to do?
All right, the stipulated monthly installments that they have. I want to know why is it that as a student you can't pay on your principal balance to reduce your monthly installment?
Oh, but didn't they make an adjustment where the student loans now are calculated, interest is calculated on the reducing balance method?
Yes,
so that as you pay down the loan, the interest is charged on the rest of the loan as opposed to the principal.
I think that's how they're doing it currently. But when you look at the amount that they would ask for each month, I mean $20,000, and if I would like to say reduce it to $15,000 or to $10,000, and I pay like $500,000 up front on the principal balance, I'm expecting that 20,000 would go down, given the fact that I'm paying on the principal balance of the loan. I got information that even if you go ahead and make that payment, $500,000 up front, then next month the amount of cash that you have to pay is the same.
And have you brought the concern to anybody at the Students' Loan Bureau?
Well, actually, I was speaking with a supervisor. That's the information I got at the agent level, and I requested to speak with a supervisor. Supervisor stated that in the past, that's how it was done, but as of recent, they have changed that policy. You know, and you know, I believe that if a person is paying 10,000 per month as opposed to 20,000, you know, it really helps a lot.
Yeah, well, I would humbly suggest that you put your concern in writing to the relevant individual or department at the Students' Loan Bureau.
Okay.
Because I don't see them making particular concessions, so to speak, or considerations on an individual basis. I think there's a general uniformity with respect to how they administer the loans. So yeah, that's what I would suggest. You can try, but I'm not sure. They must have a reason why it is the way it is. Now, if you can get out of them why that is so, and then apply your thoughts on that approach, then at least you will have an appreciation, even if you don't agree with it, with why that is so.
Agreed.
So that's what I would suggest at this stage. But I know it's rough. It's rough for a lot of us, not just for students' loans, all kinds of loans and mortgages and so on.
Yeah.
When people have lost jobs, people have been furloughed, as they say in America. And people still have bills. The bills don't stop coming, no matter the season. The bills are always coming, and the loans are always there to be settled. But the key thing is for me, as far as I'm concerned, is to be upfront with people. Don't bother with in Jamaica, as we said, Jim Screechy thing. Just be upfront with people and let them know what the situation is, and give them some hope as to when in the near future, not so distant future, that something, because they have obligations as well. They're running businesses, whether public or private.
That's true.
And they have to give an account. So
that is true.
We just all need to be a little more understanding, but try to, as we like to say on this program, seek first to understand than to be understood. So let's hear where the other person is coming from, or the other entity is coming from first, and then we can take it from there.
Okay.
Yes, but that's what I'd humbly suggest. I'd love to know myself. So I can always try to get someone from the Students' Loan Bureau, but on an individual level, I'm saying, first of all, in dealing with your matter on an individual level, I'm humbly suggesting some kind of, if even a phone call, since people are trying to minimize the number of people in any space at any given time.
Yes.
But somebody you can talk to help you to get a better understanding of why this situation is the way it is, and whether there are any options available to you based on what you are hoping to do.
Definitely.
Right. So please try that and let us know how that would have worked out, and then we can always take it from there.
Okay, Sir Malcolm. Much appreciated.
Thank you for your call. All the best. Take care. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling. Hello? All right, never mind. We're getting a lot of humming and buzzing on that line. 876-922-4112, 876-922-4113, 876-922-4114, and 876-922-4115. The text line is the same as the WhatsApp number, 876-365-3346, 876-365-3346. It really is a time for compassion. It's a time for mindfulness. It's a time for a greater level of understanding. It's a time for even kinder levels of consideration. It's a time to, instead of condemning, to try to console or to convince an individual that there is hope. There is hope. It's a time to help people to get out of or to navigate the space they're in right now on account of COVID-19 and everything that has come with it. And in helping individuals, and I'm thinking of corporate entities, financial institutions, for example, in that customer will forever remember you and your organization and the experience that they had in your helping them to work through this turbulent period to the point where that customer or client then becomes perhaps one of your best clients or customers because of the compassion that would have been dispensed even as you sought to deal with the business of the engagement, the situation, the relationship. It really is a time for that, all that and more. People are going through a lot. Some of us are acting out that which we're going through, even unknowingly. We're doing it without even knowing what we're doing. We're acting it out. So we're consumed with all that's happening around us, and it has implications for how we conduct ourselves, how we comport ourselves, how we relate to each other. And all it calls for is a pause. We just need to pause ever so often, take a deep breath. We can't deal with everything all at the same time. Let's take what we have to do one priority at a time and keep asking ourselves throughout the day, every second, every minute, what do I have to do right now? What do I need to do right now? And as we set out to tackle that thing that we need to do right now, we experience a level of liberation. It's happening. Something is happening. It might be a small step, but something is happening. And you use that small thing, that's something that is happening to motivate you to take another step and another and another. Just like the babies. Don't you watch the babies when they're learning to walk? First of all, learning to hold on and to stand up. And you see the glee and excitement in their face, in their faces. And they hold on. They grab onto something or somewhere or someone. And then they lift themselves up. And they're standing and they're shaking, and then they fall. And what do they usually do? They don't stay down. They try to get back up again. As the song says, we fall down, but then we get back up again, get back up again. That's the idea. So let us celebrate those tiny victories, those small victories that we accomplish in any given day, because those victories, those little victories, are going to help us to give us that energy, that drive, that encouragement, that hope that things will get better, or better yet, as the song says, things already better. That's the general attitude. We have to keep going. That's what it boils down to. It's like being on a manually propelled, what do they call it? Being on a manually propelled treadmill, where if you stop, everything stops, in a manner of speaking. You have to keep moving in order for that treadmill to continue in motion. You have to keep moving. So even in resting, we're moving, because the idea is it's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the consciousness. It's all a part of the mindfulness. It's all a part of being compassionate. There's more after the break.
And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave. And in my heart you'll always stay forever young.
At Wellington Dental, they offer cleaning, filling, whitening, and other services for the entire family. The time by Wellington Dental is
4 o'clock.
Contractors and developers. Coast to Coast Quarries is having a 10% sale on all size stones. Coast to Coast Concrete has relocated to 5 Lady Musgrave Road and has opened a new plant at Somerset in Mandeville. So for all your concrete needs, including blocks and marl dust, look no further. Coast to Coast Group of Companies, expanding to serve you better. Call 876-706-3230, 876-754-7472, and 876-904-555527. Good ideas grow from informed decisions. Make the right choice. Sign up for Gleaner Premium today. Get access to additional news and information at your fingertips. Keep up with current events anywhere. Get the exclusive Gleaner Premium experience and pay nothing for 30 days. Go to jamaica-gleaner.com/premium to enjoy this limited time deal. Gleaner Premium. Choose to unlock more.
Hello.
This Child Month, we're taking the Kinteet and Hot Bun podcasts to the airwaves.
Make it a date with me, Amina Blackwood Meeks, on Power 106 FM for the tales the little ones love. Set your alarms and join me and my 2 friends, Kinteet and Heart Bun, at 1:15 every Saturday afternoon for the month of May.
Come for the fun, stay for the story.
It's Kinteet and Heart Bun with me, Amina Blackwood Meeks, right on the time, 1:15 this and every Saturday afternoon for the month of May on Power 106 FM. I'm going to look through the radio and see if you join me here.
Join us, won't you?
Be with you down every road you roll.
Que ahora es en español, son las 4:02. Quelle heure est-il en français? Les 4:02. 现在几点了？4点02分. 2 minutes past 4 o'clock in the afternoon here at Broadcast House 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Have you had a checkup lately? If not, now is a good time. Let's not wait till we get sick to get a checkup. How about that? Checking in with more on your program, Both Sides of the Story. Here's a call coming through on WhatsApp. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling. Are you there?
Are you hearing me? Yeah,
Hearing you now. Go ahead, please.
Hearing me?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
You're live. You're live on the radio. Everybody's listening.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, the last time we spoke, it was when those officers break up the people them caught in Spanish Town. You remember when I spoke to you at that time on the TV station? Anyway,
Yes.
my subject is this time, this road from Old Harbor to Maypen. I wonder if Mr. Stephen Shaw drive on it. I would like you to find out for me, but apparently that road is in a deplorable condition, especially at a corner down by Sandy Bay. The vehicle them have to line up in the morning, especially to go across, go down. It's a hell of a traffic there because that area definitely needs some fixing. And my point, some other people who've been calling in and been saying definitely two things are taking place. Mankind, our government cannot do anything about what's going on. The only person can do that, and we know who, if we are not the ISIS or whatever you call it. For definitely, we must remember when Jesus was on earth, what we read about. Take two small fish and feed thousands of people, and yet mankind running down man. But mankind cannot fill the needs of people. The only person who can do that is the Almighty, and we must recognize that.
We're hearing you.
So there and then, what we must consider and read our Bible and we see what the situation that's taking place. For no man government can stop murdering. They only can alleviate it, but they cannot stop it. Fulfillment of Bible prophecy we are in right now. And if we read Revelation 12:9 and the 3 in those section, and they will
the quality of the connection is deteriorating. The quality of the connection is deteriorating.
That, I understand that you need to talk to those people, Flo, that we need some boosting down this area at Sandy Bay area.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good. We missed all of that.
That's it. Oh, that's true. I said we need some boost.
Yeah, so sorry. It's not getting any better. But luckily for you, we got in. We heard most of what you said earlier on, but it's the connection has become inconsistent.
Okay, Mr.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for the call. All the best. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. Taking your calls on 876-922-4112, 876-922-4113, 876-922-4114, and 876-922-4115. The text line, same as the WhatsApp number, 876-365-3346. 876-365-3346. Let's clear some more of your messages here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Hello to Bo Odizzle. Bo Odizzle says, good night from Birmingham. Say hi to Baugh family in Cumberland, Portmore. Hello to the Baugh family in Cumberland, Portmore. Margaret Osborne Lemmy says good afternoon to you too, Margaret Osborne Lemmy. Good afternoon. Maureen Grant Gauntlet says great afternoon, Sir Malcolm, and all our listeners. Greetings from Mandeville. Greetings to you, Maureen Grant Gauntlet. B. Jew in New York says good afternoon, Dervan. I hope all is well. All is indeed well, and we give thanks for that. B. Jew in New York, hope all is well with you and yours as well. Mr. B. Jorvilia, and the other members of the family. All the best. Thank you very much for your message. And who is this one? No. Let's go to WhatsApp. Couple of WhatsApp messages. Errol has shared a story. All right, we'll see if we're able to access that, Errol. And let's see. This one says, "Good day, Sir Malcolm. Good day to you too." Not sure who this is, but good day to you. And all the very best. We're trying to figure out who this one is. Who is this? Not sure who that is, but good day to you. And here's a message from Wayne. Wayne says, "Good day. I know that people want the world and their country to be better. But before it gets better, it will get worse. If the inhabitants of this world don't put God in their life, continue behaving this way, and He will punish you. Change your ways and repent, and everything will get better." Thank you very much for your perspective, Wayne, on WhatsApp. All the very best to you. Let's see. Right. All right, we'll touch base here. We have a couple of follow-ups, a couple of off-air follow-ups. Who is this now? This is Tony. Tony B. Thank you for sharing, Tony B. At the appropriate time, I won't be able to watch this video you have sent now, Tony B. But as soon as I'm able to, I will. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much. This one says, "Biggest problem in Jamaica is that we are not each other's keepers in truth." Thank you very much for your message. Another one. "Hello to Calvin in North York, Ontario, Canada." Thank you very much. And trying to clear some of the others. Not all related to the program right now, but just trying to clear the others. There we go. Right. Thank you very much. 876-922-4112 to 5. Let's go to the text line. Let's see what's happening there. Do this. Michael in St. Anne's Bay says, "Good afternoon, Mr. Malcolm. I didn't think that people had become heartless. Why no assistance was offered to the student? I think it's the scare of COVID-19. Why they were hesitant." From Michael in St. Anne's Bay. Thank you very much for your perspective, Michael in St. Anne's Bay. This one says, "Good day, Dervan. We have sold our souls in this country for $1. We are morally bankrupt. God help us. I hope those people who refused to help and were taking photos instead will be haunted if they have a conscience. Thank you for your message. Here's another. Could you kindly report that Power 106.7 in Southeast St. Anne has been frying for a long time now? I long to hear your voice, Dervan. That's very kind of you to say. Let's share. We're sending this message. We're going to post this message in the transmission group, the group of individuals who monitor and manage the transmission needs of the group, the RGR Gleaner Communications Group. So we are, all right, let's respond to the person who sent us this message yesterday. That, let's see, what was the message? Good afternoon, Dervan. We have no reception in Retreat, St. Thomas. So that was the message. We sent that to the transmission group, and we got a message subsequently saying the service in St. Thomas is back up. Thank you very much to the transmission team. Now we're sending another one to you. From Southeast St. Anne, the frying on 106.7. Some more. Let's go to clearing some more of your messages. Oops, no, the break first. Let's take the break.
Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay forever young, forever young.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:15. Hose Assembly and Supply HAS is the best at what they do. They supply hoses, fittings, and tools. They guarantee they are unbeatable in price and quality combined. Branded by you as the hose and tool boss with the most effective industrial solutions. Come, experience the joy of shopping with the Hose Boss. Call 876-923-3936 or visit them at 173 Hagley Park Road, 2 Charlesworth Crescent, or Montego Bay Trade Center. HAS would like to thank their customers for over 30 years.
And may you grow to be proud.
Que hora es en español? Son las 4:15. Quelle heure est-il en français? Il est 4h15. 现在TDN le 4点15分. 15 minutes past 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Have you done your homework yet? If not, now is a good time. Good afternoon to all the schoolers listening to us, all the students from the early childhood level to the secondary level. Trust you had a productive day of learning today. Hope you also managed to get in some physical activity, just as important as mental activity. As we always say, young people, socialization makes you educable. Education makes you trainable. Training makes you employable. And the right attitude makes you successful. Homework time, young people. Let's welcome another of our callers. This is Natalie in Washington Gardens. Hello, Natalie. Welcome.
Yes, you hearing me?
Yes, hearing you loud and clear.
Yes, my 2 cents on the matter. I don't know the situation, but the people busy taking photographs, you see? Even if there wasn't a market for the taking of those photographs, those persons would not be out there with their phones taking the photographs. And I would like to say also, is it that those people or those persons that were there think that the young man was falling sick or taking the sickness as a joke? Why they didn't want to help him?
Well, what a sick joke that would be.
Yeah, because people sometimes use fitness as a joke, and you don't know that it's a joke. And you go and help them, and you become the laughing stock. So I guess some of those people maybe thought he was forming sick or something like that. Why they didn't go to help him? Because you see somebody holding the chest. The first thing you want to go is go and get somebody or try to assist them some way you can.
Yeah, well, whatever reasons people had for not doing anything, sadly, a promising young man has died for want of assistance. That's the stark reality which we're still faced with, and we'll have to, especially those of us who were in that space at the time, will have to deal with for the rest of our lives.
Yes, and school kids can be cool sometimes. They were in my time, and they still are sometimes. Not everybody, but there are some of them who are cool, and some of them who are kind, and they will assist you, even call your parents. Because the fact of the matter is, he said
from all reports, the students who were with their fellow student were trying to get help.
Yeah, but nobody was assisting them. We are the principals, we are the guidance counselors, we are the people that are supposed to be on the school compound.
No, it's not on the school compound. It didn't happen on the school compound.
Where it happened?
It happened in the town of Maypen, Clarendon.
Yes, and even then you usually don't you have teachers or adults nearby that could assist?
No, these are students who are preparing for CSEC exams.
It doesn't matter, Dervan. Once you're in the uniform, they are students.
No, but there wouldn't be any teachers out there on the road.
I see where you're going. But I'm trying to compare with my time, Everybody used to be somebody's keeper, and everybody used to look out for someone. So I will look out for you if you look out for me. And the wider community, vice versa. I guess that's a different time we're in.
So it is.
Sad to say. Second thing. Women in gang. Any comments on it?
That wouldn't be new.
So you think they're moving from the modeling role to being gang members to equal themselves with the men?
Like
Equality.
we said, that wouldn't be new. A lot of it's very well known that women have been used and have allowed themselves to be used, whether out of fear and trepidation or just sheer je ne sais quoi, as the expression goes. It shouldn't matter if it's whether male or female, man or woman. Those who run afoul of the law must be dealt with accordingly. The rule of law must take precedence. As Bob Marley would say, I don't care who the guy is. So it is what it is, whether it's man or woman, boy or girl, whatever the laws, the processes, the regulations, the systems of the country have to deal with with those who run afoul of the law, so be it.
It's sad though, but it's reality and we have to deal with it.
Yeah, so it is.
Okay then, Dervan, keep safe.
You too.
Okay.
Take care. This is your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. Lastic Dude Burger Boy says, big up Dervan, loving the program as usual. Really sad to hear about the young man who died in Maypen and people were interested in taking videos instead of helping him. I don't believe it was a scare of COVID why they didn't help. We have just become a society of people more interested in trending and going viral than being our brother's keeper. Thank you, Lastic Dude Burger Boy, for your message on YouTube. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for calling. Lost that one. 876-922-4112. 876-922-4113. 876-922-4114. And 876-922-4115. The text line is the same as the WhatsApp number, which means you can not only send us your text messages, but also your voice notes, your WhatsApp messages, and you can call us on WhatsApp as well. 876-365-3346. 876-365-3346. Coming up at 4:30, this week's edition of Diaspora Check-In here on both sides of the story, Power 106 FM. And we look forward to interacting with our guests who are waiting in the wings. In the meantime, let's continue with more on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Welcome to David Wiesenthal. Good to see you. Donald Webb has joined us as well. Thank you. Bijou in New York says blessings to you and yours always. Thank you very much. To the phone lines once again, 876-922-4112-5. Hello, good afternoon. Are you there? Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Yes, I was just listening, and regarding the young man in Clarendon.
Yes.
I see where we really have a serious problem in this country. And maybe it's a worldwide, but we have to zero in our country. A serious problem of trending, as you call it.
As well, I was reading a message from one of our viewers on YouTube. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yes, trending.
Yes.
We prefer to trend than to give an. And when I think when the human side of us, where is it? Because it's probably almost inhumane to be, holding up a phone to video.
To video someone's distress.
Yes, see someone dying and videoing it just to become popular, just to get a number of likes on YouTube or wherever. It is really disheartening that we have reached this level.
Yeah.
And what do we do to get out of it? Where do we start to retrain the minds to get out of this deluge that we have gotten into because of social media, because of the internet world, the internet of things?
Yes. Yeah, it really has to. There is the need for leadership at all levels, the kind of leadership that will prevail upon and indeed summon or help to. All of us have some sense of humanity inside of us. Something is inside of us that would cause us to do the right thing. And for whatever reason, invariably, that thing, that something inside so strong, as the song says, has been obscured, otherwise just ignored in the name of expediency, social media expediency, popularity expediency, and everything else. And so it is for those of us who have whatever little sense of humanity we have left, those who still have some left, to maximize it. And in doing so, we take other people with us. Help those of us who know better. Let's just do better and keep doing better until doing better becomes infectious, and we'll have less of the situation that unfolded on the streets of Maypen, Clarendon, and more of the situation in terms of the rescue by that firefighter, making that conscious decision, saying, "Hey, I will go down in this 55-foot hole to retrieve this taxi driver who was dumped essentially inside that hole and left for dead." But yeah. So that's what it boils down to at the individual level. Those of us who know better just do better, even in the face of any kind of pushback against doing good and doing right. Those of us who are so minded just need to be focused in doing good, doing what is right, and indeed just, I don't even want to use the expression killing them with kindness, but that's the general idea. The more of that we can have and engender, and especially in our children, because sadly some of us, like trees, have already been bent, and there's no coming back from where we are right now. Those of us who like trees are already bent, and therefore the hope is always in the young, and we just have to keep instilling in them the kind of wholesome values and attitudes that are going to cause them and help them to become men and women of integrity and goodness and kindness and mindfulness and compassion.
I like your approach, because it's always good for us to identify, because we've always been doing it. It's easy to identify that we have a problem.
Yes.
But the solutions are not forthcoming. I don't know what has happened over the years. There's no little or no effort to find real solutions to our problems.
Yes. It's a discussion worth continuing, and more than that, let us continue the discussion in our actions. We have to go to our feature now, our Wednesday afternoon feature. But thank you very much for calling. Please call again.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:30.
Tune in to Farm Talk, 6:18 to 6:35 a.m. the first Tuesday of every month, and 6:18 to 6:45 p.m. the last Tuesday of every month for First San in the Field. Real issues, real solutions. Join the Newport First San team in the field as they identify problems and tell you how to address them. First San in the Field. Real issues, real solutions is brought to you by Newport First San Jamaica Limited, the first on the land.
It's here, it's there, it's everywhere. It's OneSpotMedia.com. Watch your favorite local program or listen to your favorite radio station from anywhere in the world on your tablet, smartphone, or personal computer. Download the app now and keep up to date with your favorite local programs on TVJ. Check us out at OneSpotMedia.com. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook.com/OneSpotMedia, and subscribe now.
OneSpotMedia.com.
Western Jamaica, this one's for you. The Star, the People paper, now has a weekly edition just for you. Everything you need to know. The Community Pulse, the Star Salute, sports, entertainment, and so much more. The Western Star. Get your copy every Tuesday. The Star, the People paper.
Diaspora Check-In during both sides of the story is brought to you by GK Western Union. Receive money directly into your bank account today.
Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay.
¿Qué hora es en español? Son las 5:28. Quelle heure est-il en français? Il est 5h moins 28. 现在几点了？5点cha2八分. 28 minutes to 5 o'clock in the afternoon here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Do you know where your children are? Are they where they're supposed to be? Doing what they're supposed to be doing? It's a good time to check up on the children. A good time for us to continue with more on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM. Still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. It's a Wednesday afternoon, just after 4:30, and that means time for Diaspora Check-in, brought to you by Western Union. And we're delighted to have joining us at this time, Kimon Gooden. Hello, Kimon. How are you?
I am great, Dervan. Good afternoon. How are you?
I am fine, thanks. And Kimon, I take it that you are. I have so many different titles for you, and the fact that you're involved in so many things. But essentially, you're going to speak with us now in your capacity as the person who is managing the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Awards.
Yes, I am. I'm coordinating JDASA this year.
Right. So and we're standing by to connect with Leo Gilling in a little while as well, who is of course the chairman of the. Help me again, Kimon. There are so many things running through my head right now. Sorry.
Jamaica Diaspora Task Force.
There you go. Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action Network, JD-TAN for short. In fact, there's a 3-day summit or seminar or workshops happening now having to do with, is it early childhood?
Yes, it's 5 days actually, and it's a partnership with the Early Childhood Commission and JD-TAN. And it's actually a professional development institute that they do every year. And this year, of course, because of COVID, it's virtual. And like everything else in life, there are opportunities. And so, as a byproduct of it being virtual, I should say, we have been overwhelmed. We've had over 15,000 registrations. Yesterday's sessions at 22,000 views at an event that would normally have 1,000 people.
Oh, that's remarkable.
So it's just been staggering, and just the level of interest in early childhood best practices and curriculum and pedagogy and all of that is quite wonderful.
Yes. While we try to connect, not sure what's the issue in terms of the connection with Leo Gilling, but while we try to connect, give us the background as coordinator of the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Awards.
So the Jamaica Diaspora Champion and Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards was actually started in 2017. You were there, Dervan. I remember taking a photo with you, and it was created to really acknowledge, all of the volunteers that happens in the diaspora. It's such a Jamaicans overseas have such a wonderful spirit of service, and there is so much work that happens that some things we know about, some things we don't know about. I think you particularly probably know more than anybody because you're such a
part of the problem is I know too much because then I mix them up in my head. So many things to remember. But one moment there, Kimon, as we welcome the chairman of the Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action Network, Mr. Leo Gilling. How are you, sir?
Oh my God, Dervan, it's good to be here. It's good to hear you again.
Same here. And of course, Kimon is online already.
Okay, yes, that's good. That's great to hear. Kimon, what's up? I'm sure she has already started telling you about the exciting things that are happening this week.
Well, not yet. We're coming to those. But can you? I think Kimon was just giving us a quick bit of background information on the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards. And so, but why I wanted to bring you in at this point is the fact that having been there from the get-go, and yes, Kimon has been there for quite a while, from Agriculture Task Force in charge of Midwest for the diaspora, etc. But a sense of how do you see the response at this stage, as far as members of the diaspora and even and friends of the diaspora sort of responding to this opportunity to celebrate champions of the diaspora? How encouraged are you by the general take up, the general the nominations, the voting, etc.? Just give us a sense. And I'm asking it this way because I want you to get a sense from you of the extent to which the diaspora movement continues to evolve to a better place.
Yes, Dervan, thank you so much for that, because I've just started writing about my experience and about my experience being in the movement for such a long time. And I recall, between 2004 and 2013, most of us were in the space, but we didn't know exactly what to do. We were just doing. We were just doing whatever it is that we could to draw attention to the movement, to excite people, so that and it was happening, but it wasn't happening, because it's the same old over and over. And so, we've seen how the government has tried its best to mobilize and to mobilize diaspora across the world. When they first came up with the idea of inviting us to Jamaica and also to install the Jamaica Diaspora Institute, the Jamaica Diaspora Foundation, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, bringing all the consuls and the honorary consuls and the consul generals, high commissions, and bringing them aboard, the ambassadors, and bringing them aboard to excite us, to mobilize and to motivate us towards doing things in one way, so that it makes a big impact at the end of the day, rather than us doing little things there and little things there. Even though it adds up, when we all come together, it makes for a big bang. And so, we don't hear this thing about talk shop, diaspora talk shop anymore. We because there's so much things happening. We have excited the diaspora last year with the first time when the diaspora got to vote on in the JCDC
Festival song competition.
Festival song competition, and people start to understand. Oh my gosh, this thing, we could be a part of this, and so when JD Tan was formed a couple of years ago, I didn't even know what I was getting into, Dervan. We had about 6,000 to 8,000 Jamaicans on our contact list. Dervan, in 1.5 years, we have been able to reach out to at least 100,000 Jamaicans by email alone. By email alone, our email list has gotten so big, and we're so proud that it because people write back to us, and within 1 day of the diaspora champion voting went out, we had 1,000 people voting already in 1 day. And so people are, the good thing is people are putting themselves together for Jamaica, and because they're becoming excited and they're understanding that there are channels out there in which they can give back to Jamaica and feel good about it. But they're sitting in their homes, in their rooms, in their dining rooms, and giving back to Jamaica in ways that we were not able to do in the beginning.
Yeah.
Once upon a time we had to spend $3,000, $5,000 to come to Jamaica and meet with 200 teachers, just for example, or 300 teachers. Now we're seeing. Yesterday we had 16,000 teachers on a call yesterday. 30 workshops yesterday, 30 today, 30 tomorrow. A total of 96 presenters over a 1 week period, Dervan, and this has never happened before. So we feel good. We feel good to know that I just got off of a phone we've been looking at national development through Vision 2030 and sustainable development and the sustainable development goals. And just last month, I met with the SDC and realized that there is a plan afoot to mobilize communities from the smallest pin. You know, and everything that we do, we can count. We can insert in this project and roll it up to 2030 vision. And that we have never done before. So we are putting things into place that we never had a chance to do before, and it feels so good, Dervan. And I hope that I've answered your question.
I hear the feeling. I hear you. Your enthusiasm is quite infectious, Mr. Gilling. But here's the deal now. I mean, I think you and Kimon and the entire Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action Network deserve awards, Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards. But I guess you're not eligible, or are you?
No. We are the creators, and we're not into these kind of things. What we want to do is to excite people to want to do, want to move on, and so we because there are young people. One of the things that we have accomplished is that you see more younger people who want to give back to Jamaica, and we want to excite them and motivate them. We are all fogies now. Not Kimon really, but
Speak for yourself. That's what I was about to say. Please leave Kimon out of that one. Hold on, please. One moment. We need to take a break. Leo Gilling, chairman of the Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action Network, and Kimon Gooden, coordinator of the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards, and Jay Dafka. And voting is now open. Time for you to vote for your Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards recipient. Or just go online. We're going to give you all that information in just a moment.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
4:45.
Children need your love and protection so we can achieve our full potential. Work with us and guide us. Love us. Don't abuse us. Spend quality time with us. That's a plus. We are the future.
Children need our love and protection.
A message from the National Child Month Committee.
Grace food drink, mix it your way, make you say it tastes nice, see? This versatile, just mix it. Grace food drink is a big hit, feel good, delicious, and it pull you up, full of nutrients, can't get enough. Up in the world, from my lip, no flavors to choose from. Smooth vanilla, mix it your way. Tropical strawberry, mix it your way. Butter almond and mixed berry. Grace food drink, pistachio, give me some. Mix it your way. Grace food drink, mix it your way. Grace food drink, mix it your way.
Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you, may your guiding light be strong.
¿Qué hora es en español? Son las 5 menos 14. Quelle heure est-il en français? Il est 5 heures moins 14. 现在地点了5点14分. 14 minutes to 5 o'clock in the afternoon here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Good afternoon to all working Jamaicans tuned into both sides of the story here on Power 106 FM. It's a good time for us to ask ourselves, how productive have we been today? How productive have we been today? Well, it's been a very productive time for the Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action Network. Here's another example of the work being done. The Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards voting is now open, and we're continuing our discussion on this week's edition of Diaspora Check-In, brought to you by Western Union. Diaspora check-in here on both sides of the story. Our guests, Kimon Gooden, who is the coordinator of the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards, and Mr. Leo Gilling. Leo Gilling is the chairman of the Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action Network, JD-TAN. And so Kimon, let's get the details now on the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards. How did it start? And not with the background, we got the background already, but in terms of the process, what has been involved in the process leading up to now? Where are we now, and what is to come?
The nominations opened on Valentine's Day.
Oh, what a lovely day for that.
And we received hundreds of nominations across the globe. It was so nice to see all of those.
Kimon, sorry, can you give us some more volume on your end? Can you get any closer to the device you're using?
Are you hearing me clearly? Is this better?
Yeah, that's better. But yes, keep it up. Thanks.
Yeah, man. So nominations open on Valentine's Day. We received 300 in the end nominations just across the diaspora. It was so nice to see all of the projects and the descriptions coming in from everywhere. You know, sometimes the U.S. kind of gets a lot of focus. So we always love seeing stuff coming from everywhere. Nominations closed a month later. We spent the committee spent several weeks contacting the nominees, getting in descriptions, evidence, additional information. Voting opened on Sunday. Vote.jdafca.org. That's vote.jdafca.org. And voting is completely public. Everybody can vote. Nominations were public and open and online. Everything is public, open, and online. There's no master committees making any selections. It's entirely a diaspora-led process. And we will close voting on May 30th. And the person who gets the winning awardee in each category will be announced on Diaspora Day, and there's a virtual award ceremony on June 13th.
And Diaspora Day is June
16th.
June 16th. So on the 16th of June, we will know who the champions, the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards recipients will be. What are the different categories, though?
So the categories are by sector.
Oh.
So education, agriculture, technology, health, arts and culture, faith-based, media, and there's some community development.
Mm-hmm.
And so there will be several awards given to winners in each category, not an overall champion, but a champion in each category.
And for those who would want to vote, they want to see the list of nominees and they want to vote. Where do they go?
When you go to vote.jdafca, the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Award.org, you'll see the list of nominees. You'll be able to read everything they've submitted in terms of descriptions of their projects, their length of service. Some people provided photos of different things they've done, articles, anything the nominees provided or the nominators provided is included. And so a lot of nominees are doing their own canvassing to their community and people know them already. But if you don't know them, you can actually read about them. And then the ones that, you believe is deserving, you just click votes at the top of that website. And then that will record your votes and we'll tally up the totals at the end on the 30th.
I see somebody was asking if they can vote multiple times.
No, only one vote is allowed per nominee.
Okay.
So you could, if you wanted to, you could vote for every single nominee if you think they're all deserving, but you couldn't vote for one nominee multiple times. It won't count. If you do it, it won't count.
Good. And what can you tell us about the? Well, you say the voting will end when? The 30th?
May 30th, Sunday, May 30th, yes.
30th of May. And then by the time we get around to the 14th, you would have had all the actual awardees would have been known by that time.
There'll be a virtual award ceremony on June 13th at 6 p.m.
Oh, it's going to be on the 13th?
To the public. Say that again?
You said, did you say 13th or 14th?
13th, Sunday the 13th.
Oh, so the actual awards presentation will be on the 13th of June.
Yes, and we're publishing the names of the winners on the 16th. That's birthday.
All right, got that. And so right now it's just all about voting. I've been seeing, because of my connections across the diaspora, I've been seeing different groups saying, "You vote yet? No, man, go and vote." And they're sending all kinds of messages just to make sure that they get the maximum number of votes. So they're sharing the information like crazy. So there's quite a buzz out there from those of us who are connected to the diaspora. And this is good because it creates a level of awareness as well, doesn't it? People learning about organizations, individuals, institutions, what they've been doing, what they're doing, their contribution to development in Jamaica and elsewhere, etc. And at the same time, they get an opportunity, even though they might not necessarily be individuals who are involved with projects and so on. They get to salute, to celebrate, to vote for someone or an organization that they think is deserving of their vote. So this is really good. Are you able to keep a track to see how the voting process is going? What has the response been like so far?
As they mentioned, in just over a day, we had already had over 1,000 votes. It's coming in, so we'll do at the evening again. We'll check again at several hundred almost every couple of hours. So it should be very interesting to see what the totals are by the end of the 2-week period.
And would you have a sense of would your system allow you to tell the geographical locations as well, in terms of general regions of where these votes are coming from?
Yes, we can. We can tell by IP address. Yes, we can.
Right. So that again would give...
And it's all over. So I can tell you, just as a matter of fact, that there's a lot of activity in France.
In France? All right.
Yes.
Yeah, because they have a couple of organizations, at least 3 organizations in France that we're aware of, and then there are individuals as well. And something just hit me, I'll maybe say it to you off air, but I was wondering about a couple of requests for interviews. So I said, which is fine. No, there's nothing wrong with marketing, is it? Yeah?
Oh, no, not at all. We've encouraged our nominees to really, because what they're really profiling is their work. And the reason we created JDAFCA is because we didn't, there are all kinds of awards out there which are great, and any opportunity to recognize work is great. But unfortunately, a lot of times we didn't see the ones the year after year doing this after that. We didn't see those different ones in these big awards, and we didn't understand why.
Yes.
And so we didn't want to create another award where some other group was selecting who the winners would be. This is a publicly driven process. It's a very critical component of the award, is that we wanted the public to decide what service looks like and what good service is, and what the public to decide who should, be the winner in the end. And completely visible. Everything they've written is there. Everything is online. There's no hidden inner processes for people to question, okay, friend business, that nature on, and all of these different things that happen with awards.
Yes.
So we encourage,
and it happens even with the Grammys, for argument's sake. But yes, yes. Hold on. Oops, Mr. Gilling, are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm excited. I'm listening to you and her, and I hear the excitement.
Yes, indeed. So excited and enjoying the conversation with Kimon that I forgot that you were on the line as well.
I don't know if Kimon told you about. I don't know if Kimon told you that there were 300 plus nominees.
She did. Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine people across the diaspora just throwing names out there? That was so exciting for us to see these things coming in. It was really, really exciting for us. Really, really exciting.
Well, we're definitely looking forward. So once again, just remind us, Kimon, what we need to do to vote for whoever we think is deserving of Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Award.
Yes, so it's vote.jdascot, it's Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Award. The acronym is jdascot.org. If you go to vote.jdascot.org, you'll see our introduction page about the award, And then if you click on vote, it will show you the nominees, and then you can click on each nominee to read their profile and then vote and go back and look at the rest of the nominees, etc. And I wanted to add that yesterday evening I got a call from a leader in the Canada diaspora, and she was just saying Canada is normally on the quieter side as it relates to regions, and it was nice to see how much activity and excitement is there around it. And so it's always nice when these different things come up and people kind of come out and show up, and you get interested and aware of all these different activities. So that was very nice.
Excellent. Well, we know you're involved in all kinds of activities, work and other matters. And of course, Mr. Gilling sounds just as engaged. So we're going to release you both right now. But we're we're definitely looking forward to speaking with you again leading up to well, we're not too far from the 30th, are we? But we perhaps can get in another, maybe on Saturday morning. Yeah, maybe we can look forward to that as we just try to create a greater level of sensitization and awareness to ramp up those numbers even more. But in the meantime, thank you both so much for the tremendous work you continue to do in the name of Jamaica, land we love. Well done.
Thank you so much, Dervan. And may I make a quick announcement?
Sure.
On an unrelated matter?
Yes.
So we have a new chair of the Agriculture Task Force. You mentioned the Agriculture Task Force in my introduction. I'm the outgoing chair.
Right.
So the new chair is Etlyn Thomas, and she's been dubbed in Ireland, a Jamaican who attended CASE that currently lives in Ireland.
In Ireland? Aye.
Yeah. I love that.
We have to go. We're almost out of time. Thank you both very much. All the best.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good. Take care. Kimon Gooden, coordinator of the Jamaica Diaspora and Friends Champion Awards, and Leo Gilling, the chairman of Jamaica Diaspora Task Force Action Network. That's it for this week's edition of Diaspora Check-In.
Diaspora Check-In during both sides of the story was brought to you by GK Western Union. Receive money directly into your bank account today.
And that's it. Thanks, everybody. We're out of time. All things being well, both sides of the story returns tomorrow afternoon, 2 to 5. Till then, Dervan Malcolm reminding all of us that every day is an opportunity to do better than yesterday. Take care.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
5 o'clock.
News, comprehensive, powerful.